And a pleasant good afternoon to you here from Monticello High School, where we have lots of basketball action tonight here on February 1st. The Monticello Panthers playing the Northeast Rebels, northeast of Goose Lake. 4 games tonight. The girls junior varsity will get us started, and followed by boys JV, and then the 2 varsity games later on tonight. So the girls' JV is first. Northeast comes in. They weren't quite sure what their record was, but they said right around 500 for the season. And speaking of 500, the Panthers are 8-8, so they're at exactly 500 as we get ready to go here. And these 2 teams met once before back on January 4th, and Monticello won that game 33-20 back on January 4th at northeast of Goose Lake. My name is Pete Temple. I'm going to be announcing the 2 junior varsity games here. And then we'll have pros come in and do the varsity games later tonight. I'm not sure who's coming in. Jeff? Is it Jeff? Jeff, Chase, and Ben will be coming in later on tonight to do the 2 varsity games. So just about ready to get going here. Monticello, I mentioned that 8-8 record. They've won 3 of their last 4, though, so they're kind of on a nice little run. And as I mentioned, beat Northeast by 13 points about a month ago, hoping for a similar result here this afternoon. So your starting lineups for visiting Northeast, you've got number 3, Caitlin Hansen, number 11, Molly Monk, number 12, Holly Lamp, number 34, Cora Schneider, and number 44, Kaylee Hansen. And for the Panthers, number 2, Sammy McElmeal, number 42, Madeline Kreminga, Bella Mullen is out there. She's number 50. And then you've got Madeline Kreminga, 42. And Haley Henderson, 14. We are underway, our girls JV game. And this is Caitlin Hansen. Ball goes out of bounds. A turnover there against Northeast. So Monticello will take the ball out of bounds. That's Marissa Cahoe into the game. And Sammy McElmeal is in there too, number 2. And the Panthers work it around to get things started. No score in the early going. Haley Henderson has it. Bounce pass in. Gets it into Bella Mullen now from Kreminga. Panthers working it around quickly. Northeast appears to be in a 3-2 zone. And shot no good. Rebounded by Molly Monk. Number 11 there, guarded by Cahoe. Gets it back to Kaylee Hansen, number 44. Her hair was in the way, so I couldn't see her number. And here's Caitlin Hansen, drives into the lane, puts it up, and no good. Offensive rebound, almost an offensive rebound there for Cora Schneider, but the Panthers come away with it. Haley Henderson, long pass to Kreminga underneath, and a layup. Nice play. Panthers' first one's on the board. Kreminga with 2 points. Panthers up 2-0 in these first few minutes of the game. Kaylee Hansen gets it over there to Caitlin Hansen. Bounce pass in here to Monk. Trying to set things up. Here's a long 3-pointer. It falls short of the mark. Rebounded by Schneider, though, on the offensive board. Tipped away by Cahoe, and now a foul being called here on Northeast. That foul is on Holly Lamp, number 12. First foul of this game. So the Panthers have a chance to extend this early lead. McElmeal has the ball now. Henderson in the corner for Cahoe. Bounce pass Kreminga underneath for Mullen. Boy, they're working the ball around well. So basket for Mullen from Kreminga. And the Panthers have a 4-0 lead 2 minutes in. And a whistle there, and a foul was called on Kreminga. First for her, first for the Panthers. Northeast to pass it in. Schneider has the ball. Gets it over to Kaylee Hansen, guarded closely there by Kreminga. Here's a steal for Haley Henderson. Drives in left-handed and in. An and-one situation here for Haley Henderson. Possible 3-point play. Panthers are up 6-0. First basket for Henderson. And And free throw good as well. Big start here for the Monticello Panthers, an early 7-0 lead. Here's a long pass ahead to Hansen. She puts up a short shot, and the Rebels are on the scoreboard. That was Kaylee Hansen, 44. And that cuts the margin to 7-2. McElmeal has it now for Monticello. They work it around, try to get it inside, but it's tipped and taken away by Kaylee Hansen. Cahill went for the steal there, but is whistled for the foul. First foul on Cahill and the second for the Panther team with 4:21. We have a substitution here for Northeast. Cadence Driscoll, number 24, is in the game. And I think we had another one as well. Looks like Bailey Petrie, 33 for the Rebels. And here's Petrie with the ball now. At the top of the key. And pass goes off the hand of Lamp and out of bounds. Pass was a little bit behind her. And the Panthers will take it in from their own end, leading 7-2. Just about 3 minutes in this first quarter of our girls junior varsity game. Glad you joined us here on Monticello Sports Live. There'll be 4 separate streams tonight for the 4 games between Monticello and Northeast teams. Ava Capron is in for Monticello. She tried to bounce pass, and now a whistle and a travel against Northeast. She sort of slid along the floor there, and that's why that was called. So turnover gives the ball back to the Panthers. Haley Henderson over to Capron. Cahill at the top of the key. Drives in, stops, pass across to Mullen. Far corner to Henderson. And here's a three-point try for Cahill, and it's good. Panthers shooting extremely well here, and they've jumped to a 10-2 lead. So good start here for the home Panthers. This is Monk with the ball, gets it inside. Nice pass there, and a basket for Cora Schneider. So that makes it 10-4. Monticello on top. Haley Henderson has the ball right now. Inside to Mullen, pass around to Cahill. Back out to Caper. Now Haley Henderson tries a three-pointer. Good. A whistle, and Northeast taking a timeout here with 2:46 to go in the first quarter. And that three-pointer for Haley Henderson gives her 6 points, and the Panthers have their biggest lead so far at 9, 13-4. I'd like to welcome all the folks from the Northeast, the Goose Lake area down there, who might be watching this stream on Monticello Sports Live. We appreciate you watching, and all your surrounding communities down there. Great opportunity for relatives and people who just, for whatever reason, work or whatever, couldn't make the trip up to Monticello, but you're getting a chance to watch it here. And we are glad you tuned in. I don't know if it's tuned in when you're talking about YouTube, but whatever it is, we're here. Panthers scored the first 7 points of this game. Since then, it's been a 6-4 margin, but that's been enough to put Monticello up to a 9-point lead. Panthers trying to get over the 500 mark for the season. They're at 8-8 right now, and they beat Northeast the first time around. These two teams are in the River Valley Conference North Division, and because they're in the same division, they play twice in a season. Petrie has the ball knocked away from her by Cahill, and Natalie Henderson, who's in the game for the first time, comes up with it. Now Cahill gets it back down to Kreminga. She's double teamed there. And this is Carly Modernock, too, is in the game, number 24. Here comes a pass across to McElmeal, back to the top to Modernock. Cahill. McElmeal, and Modernock again. Inside for Kreminga. 3 girls around her. So she passes back out wisely. Cahill thought about a shot, decided against it. McElmeal tries a three-pointer, and they miss it. Cahill comes charging in, though, to get the offensive rebound. Nice play there. Good hustle from Marissa Cahill. Panthers will have another shot here. Under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter, and Monticello up by 9. Bounce pass, scramble for it there in the corner, and a jump ball is whistled. Monticello has the possession arrow in its favor, so the Panthers take the ball once again. Back in the game for Northeast is Kaylee Hansen, and for Monticello, Haley Henderson. Caitlin Hansen also back in for Northeast, replacing Monk. And also coming out was Holly Lamp. Nice inside pass there, but the ball stolen away by Kaylee Hansen. And the Rebels bring it back. 3-point try here for Petrie off the front of the rim. No good. And McElmeal pulls the rebound down for Monticello. Panthers working around the outside. Monternock in the corner. Gets it to McElmeal. Haley Henderson. Inside for Kreminga, back out, and almost stolen, but McElmeal recovers. And the Panthers will set it up again. Henderson brings it out. And Monternock and McElmeal now scramble. I think a foul being called here. And that's on number 10, Claire Empen. We haven't mentioned Claire. She's in the game for the Rebels, number 10. Draws the foul there. That's the third one on Northeast. First one for Empen. Natalie Henderson gets called for traveling. It's going to make an aggressive move to the hoop there, but took an extra step, according to our fine officials. And here come the Rebels. That is Driscoll dribbling, gets it inside. Oh, no shot. Caitlin Hansen went in and scored, but it doesn't count. The whistle blew before the shot. So instead, Northeast will just pass it in. That's the first foul called here on Natalie Henderson. Third for Monticello. Each team with 3 fouls right now. Nice drive here for Caitlin Hansen. And a blocking foul called here against the Panthers. I think it's on Kreminga, yes. And that's her second. So Caitlin Hansen goes to the line for the Rebels to shoot 2 with 43.2 seconds to go in the first quarter. Focuses and puts it through. Bella Mullen comes back into the game, and with those 2 fouls, Kreminga comes out. Second free throw coming. Caitlin Hansen puts it up and right through. That cuts Monticello's lead down to 7. We're in the last minute of the first quarter. We'll see if the Panthers try to hold for one more shot or try to score quickly. It's a whistle and a traveling call. Not sure I saw that, but that was the call. And with 32.8 to go, Northeast will try to cut that margin a little bit more. Pass a little too far for Petrie, and Natalie Henderson comes up with it in the corner. Nice pass to Mullen, and the Panthers have 22 seconds to try to get it down and score again. Haley Henderson with it now. Over for McElmeal, 13 seconds. Monternock has it in the corner now. Haley Henderson, Mullen from the free throw line. Inside for Natalie Henderson, puts it up. Off the rim, no good. 2 seconds left. Mullen with the last shot. And they were going to count it, but it didn't go in. Actually looked to me like she might have got it just a tick late, but didn't matter. It didn't go in anyway. So that ends our first quarter here from Monticello High School with the Panthers leading the Northeast Rebels 13-6. So Monticello had that 13-4 lead with 2:46 to go in the quarter, and the Rebels held them off the scoreboard for the rest of that time. We're going to talk about some sponsors that we have here. Sponsors for today's games, and we got a bunch of games. We got 4 of them here. This is the first one. Midwest Transfer is a one-stop shop for all freight shipping needs based locally in Monticello. We service the United States coast to coast as well as all of Canada for all types of freight. No freight is too big or too small. Give us a call today, for a quote. So thank you, Midwest Transfer. And without these sponsors, we wouldn't be able to do this. And let's see, I think State Farm in here as well, our second sponsor. State Farm is home of the Discount Double Check. We provide insurance and financial services, auto, home, farm, life, renters, and medical supplement insurance. Stop in to see Rick today to start getting more value out of your insurance dollars. Thank you, State Farm. Back to action here from Monticello as we start the second quarter. The home Panthers leading by 7 over Northeast. And taking the ball here for the Rebels. Let's see, they're working around. That's Monk with the ball right now. Into the corner, tried to get it inside, but it's stolen by Natalie Henderson. Nice aggressive defensive play there for Natalie. And now McElmeal to Mullen. Oh boy, that looked like it was going down, but it hopped out of there. And rebound for Claire Mulholland. Number 30 for the Rebels. And they bring it back with Kaylee Hansen. Now Monk, guarded by Haley Henderson. Monk finds a little bit of room, passes off now to Lamp. Ball batted away, but picked up by Mulholland. And here's a try from Hansen, and it's good. Kaylee Hansen scores that one. Rebels are now back within 5, 13-8. So the Panthers, that ball is tipped now, and Kaylee Hansen comes down with it. Northeast putting on a little rally here. Ball in the corner, and here's a quick shot for Peyton Dolan, number 32. But it's short, and the Panthers get the rebound. Here they come. Pace is picked up here in the second quarter. Haley Henderson's three-point try is short. Ball is loose. Scramble for it. Picked up there by Dolan. And the Rebels come away with it. Monk has it now. And she brings it in. Into the corner to Mulholland. Guarded closely by Natalie Henderson. Got her hands on it, and the Panthers come away with it. Henderson tipped it, and McElmeal came down with the ball. Here's Mullen off the backboard. Natalie Henderson with the offensive rebound. Well, actually, they're calling an offensive foul on Natalie Henderson. That's her second. And she comes out of the game. Kreminga goes back in, number 42 for the Panthers. Kaylee Henderson is out now for Northeast. Turnover for the Rebels, and the Panthers take over. Just under 5 minutes to go in our first half. And McElmeal has it. Cahill. Back to McElmeal in the corner for Haley Henderson. A bounce pass to Kreminga into Mullen. Tell you, the Panthers have done a good job of working the ball around quickly. There's an inside pass and a basket for Claire Mulholland, her first points of the game. And this is a 6-0 run for Northeast now, the Rebels have gotten the Panther lead down to just 3 points as the Panthers and Coach Corey Raker take a timeout. (13-10) Monticello. It was 13-4. Monticello has led throughout. The Panthers scored the first 7 points. Yep. And since it was 7-0, this is the closest this game has been. Let's see, Ava Capron is in for Monticello. Capron wears number 10. Cahill brings the ball up for the Panthers, trying to stop this surge of the Rebels. And ball tipped nicely there by Bailey Petrie. I'm going to double check on that one at halftime. And the Panthers pass it in again. Cahill has it now. Capron. Cahill gets it into Krominga. Back out. Ava Capron. McElmeal chose not to shoot. Panthers taking their time here, showing some patience to try to set up a good shot. Capron has it. And coming in to try to get a steal there was Holly Lamp. And they got the jump ball call. But possession arrow favors Monticello. Let's see, we got Peyton Dolan back in the game for Northeast. Cadence Driscoll, 24. Not sure if there was a third one. Here's a bounce pass, and now the ball stolen by Dolan. Not Dolan, Mulholland, number 30. And the Rebels bring it back down. This is Dolan now inside, and a basket for Driscoll from Dolan. And now it's a 1-point game. Ball goes out of bounds to Monticello. Cora Schneider is back in, now number 34 for Northeast, replacing Peyton Dolan. Panthers trying to answer an 8-0 run, and this ball is tipped, and Mulholland comes down with it. This is Petrie now. She brings it up. Guarded by Cahill. Bounce pass over to Lamp. In the corner for Driscoll. Petrie again. And Driscoll in the corner, guarded by Mullen. Bounce pass. Inside there to Schneider. And a steal here for Ava Capron. Oh, she got that. She was trying to get rid of that ball before she took that second step, but couldn't quite do it. Traveling call is made, and Northeast gets the ball back with just under 3 minutes to go in the first half of what is now a very tight game. Didn't start out that way. Lamp to pass it in, a shot, no good. That's the first one Northeast has missed in a while. Capron comes down with the ball and gets it away to McElmeal. Petrie was trying to get the jump ball call there, but Capron was able to make the pass. Mullen thought about a shot, doesn't take it. McElmeal. Krominga now dribbles in, gets it back out. Capron tries a three-pointer, and that is no good. Out of bounds to Northeast with 2:32 to go here in our first half. Shaping up as a pretty exciting game. Driscoll to pass it in for the Rebels. High pass. Lamp comes down with it, though. Brings it in, a layup. No good, and that's actually a good foul there for Bella Mullen to prevent that layup from happening. So now she's got to earn it at the free throw line. That's Holly Lamp, number 12. Step into the stripe there to try to tie and possibly take the lead for the Rebels with 2:27 left in the half. First one no good. If she makes this to tie it, it'll be the first time this game has been tied. And Haley Henderson came back in, replacing Capron for Monticello. Free throw is good, and we have a tie ball game. 13 apiece, under 2.5 to go in the second quarter. Haley Henderson gets it over to McElmeal. Sammy McElmeal. Sometimes you can watch these girls, and you can just kind of see their confidence grow as the season goes on, and Sammy's one of those kids. She just looks a lot more poised out there than she did earlier in the season. Rebels will try and take the lead. And there's a traveling call against Northeast. Just under 2 to go now. Panthers will try to regain this lead that they had for most of this first half. Panthers trying to work the ball around. McElmeal has it, gets it in the corner for Henderson. Here's Mullen with a shot, no good. Rebound Petrie. Rebels bring it back. Bounce pass there to Lamp. And she gets whistled for traveling. Lately we've had a fair number of traveling calls on both teams. Molly Monk, number 11, and Kaylee Hansen, number 44, are back in for Northeast. Does not look like Monticello's made any substitutions, at least not then and there. McElmeal gets it out to Cahoe. Nice pass from Mullen. Here's McElmeal with a three-point try. It comes up short. Cahoe with a nice effort to keep it in. Oh, she almost did. But the ball bounced on the line, so Northeast gets it back. 1:14 to go. Panthers have not scored since there was 2:46 left in the first quarter. Pass goes a little bit too long for Monk, but the Rebels come down with it. And they're saying, the referee's saying there was a traveling call on Schneider there for Northeast before any possible jump ball call. So either way, the Panthers get it. McElmeal has it, just over a minute to go in the first half. Mullen. Here's McElmeal. Haley Henderson back to Cahoe now. They're working the ball around well. Mullen from just inside the free throw line, and she banks one in. 4 points now for Bella Mullen, and the Panthers have regained a 15-13 lead. And now a steal. McElmeal comes away with the ball for Monticello. Henderson, bounce pass into Kraminga and a foul. No foul. That was premature on my part. They called traveling instead. Driscoll is shaken up for Northeast. Might have gone hard to the floor and maybe hurt her knee a little bit, but she's out of the game right now. And in is Peyton Dolan, number 32. Got a whistle and a foul on Mullen. That is the 7th team foul, so I think it'll be a one-on-one situation for Northeast. That is correct, and going to the line for the Rebels is Holly Lamp, number 12. 33.3 to go in the first half. Free throw is no good, but she gets her own rebound. Tries to drive in, and Henderson was there to block it. This is Natalie Henderson. A nice play to prevent that, and then a jump ball call is made, and the possession arrow favors Northeast. So with just under 30 to go, the Rebels pass it in. There's a shot off the front of the rim from Dolan. Panthers come away, and now here's Mullen. Nice pass, and the shot bounces off the front of the rim after hitting the backboard first. And the Rebels bring it across. Pass underneath, a shot no good, but this is Lamp again going to the line for the Rebels. This time she'll get 2 free throws. We have 9.5 seconds to go. Panthers have never trailed. It was tied at 13. First free throw is no good. And here comes the second try. That one is good. Now it's a 1-point lead for Monticello with 9 seconds left. Let's see what the Panthers can do with it. Haley Henderson brings it across. McElmeal, 4 seconds left. Henderson back to McElmeal. She'll get a shot here. Oh, no good. Off the backboard. Missed it a little bit to the left. And that is the end of the first half from Monticello High School with the score. The Panthers 15 and the Northeast Rebels 14. And I'm going to read you something here from the Soda Group. February is American Heart Month. Tonight, the Monticello High School Soda Group, students opposed to drugs and alcohol, is teaming up with the American Heart Association to have a red out. If you're watching at home, we encourage you to participate by wearing red. We also encourage you to donate to the Heart Association at heart.org, HEART.org. Halftime, Monticello leading 15-14. We'll take a little break here and be back with the second half.
The high school soda
And we're back here at Monticello High School. I thought I was on, but forgot to turn the microphone on. But a basket there for Sammy McElmeal gives the Panthers a 17-14 lead. And we got a foul called here on Bella Mullen. 17-14. Monticello with the lead early in the third quarter. And Caitlin Hansen now to Lamp. She finds a little room there in the lane, puts up a shot, no good. Offensive rebound, shot no good, but a foul. And Caitlin Hansen goes to the line for the Rebels. She will shoot 2. Natalie Henderson leads the Panthers so far with 6 points in the game. Bella Mullen has 4. And for the Northeast Rebels, Kaylee Hansen has 4. And a whole bunch of girls with 2. And now Caitlin Hansen has 3, and now she has 4. 17-16, Monticello with that 1-point lead. Early stages of the second half. We'll have the boys junior varsity game coming up next. That'll be, like I said, on a separate stream. But they're easy to find. Panthers work the ball around the outside. Krominga drives the baseline, a collision underneath there, but the ball comes away to northeast. And that was Schneider who was defending for the Rebels on that play. Now the Rebels lose it out of bounds, and the Panthers get it back. Here comes Haley Henderson. 6 points on the board for her. McElmeal with a 3-point try, and that one's good. So McElmeal has scored the Panthers' first 5 points of the second half and given them a 4-point lead. And now a turnover gives the ball back to the Panthers. McElmeal, nice little spin move there. Krominga, they've been guarding her real closely in this game. Cahill gets double teamed underneath. McElmeal tries another 3. That one's no good. Offensive rebound though for Cahill. Panthers will try it again, and they tried to get it into Natalie Henderson, but the Rebels came down with the ball. This is Lamp, and now getting over to Kaylee Hansen. Guarded closely by Cahill. Now Monk with the ball, number 11. Tries a left-handed drive, a screen set there. Pass back out to Hansen, 3-point try. Comes up short, ball goes out of bounds off northeast. Panthers led 15-14 at the half, and they've outscored the Rebels 5-2 so far in the third quarter. 2-3 zone for Northeast. McElmeal pauses. Natalie Henderson drives and shot no good. Monk with the rebound. This is Caitlin Hansen, and now Natalie Henderson tips that one away. McElmeal brings it up the floor. And pass is taken away by Kaylee Hansen. Good defensive pressure for Northeast in that situation. Monk tries, steps up, and it's a 2-point try, but it's no good. Cahill brings it back. And a nice little Euro step move there, but no good on the shot. Schneider with the rebound for the Rebels, and Kaylee Hansen has it now. About the halfway mark here of the third quarter. It's a 4-point Monticello lead. Pass goes out of bounds. And we have some substitutions. Capron for the Panthers, and Driscoll and Petrie for Northeast. Northeast coached by Keitha Kiergaard. Monticello Panthers coached by Corey Raker. Cahill gets it inside to Natalie Henderson, kicks it back out. Now Capron at the top of the key. Cahill runs into a wall of Rebels there. And they continue to work it around. Capron, now the ball is stolen here by Caitlin Hansen, goes in for the layup and scores. 20-18, 2-point lead for Monticello, and Caitlin Hansen has all 4 Northeast points in this half. Ava Capron recovers on that pass, might have been tipped and might have gone off her face. She's got it now. Bounce pass to Henderson, double teamed. Back out to Capron. Cahill across to Haley Henderson. Mullen, nice quick pass there to Natalie Henderson and a traveling call. Thought that was going to be a foul whistled against the Rebels, but instead of traveling on Monticello. And Northeast gets to pass it in. The Panthers are going to try some full court pressure here now. As Driscoll tries to work it in, and the pass goes over the head of a couple of the Rebels there and out of bounds. Panthers get it on the turnover. Coach Raker had a question for the official there and seemed satisfied with the answer. Natalie Henderson gets the inbound pass. Ball comes loose, and that's number 10, Claire Empen, who had it briefly there for the Rebels, and here they come with Caitlin Hansen. She drives all the way in, bounces in and out. Natalie Henderson goes for the rebound, and a jump ball is called. Henderson and Lamp are battling for it there. Possession arrow keeps the ball with Northeast. 2:12 to go in the third quarter. This one has been close since the late stages of the first quarter. Panthers led by as many as 9 early on, but the Rebels have come back. High pass, Mullen goes for the steal. Bounces around, but Driscoll comes back with it for the Rebels. High pass for Monk, Driscoll gets it back. Back out, that's a 2-point try off the backboard and in for Monk. And that's the first points, those are the first points of the game for Molly Monk of the Rebels, and we are tied. We were tied at 13, and now we're tied again at 20. Rebels have not led in this game, but we've been tied a couple times. They tried the inside pass there to Kaminga, but there were too many Rebels there. And with a minute and a half to go in the third quarter, Northeast trying to take its first lead of the game. Oh, dragged that back foot. Traveling call on Petrie. And the turnover brings the ball back to Monticello. Back in the game is Peyton Dolan for Northeast. And Carly Monternock is in the game for Monticello, number 24. And that's Carly with the ball right now. Bounce pass into Mullen. Gets it back out to McElmeal. 3-point try off the mark. Loose ball, offensive rebound for Kreminga. Passes back to McElmeal to set it up again. Kreminga quickly is surrounded. Gets rid of it. Now here's a steal for Petrie. Had a little trouble controlling it, and then they called double dribble. I kind of thought there was a traveling call before that, but either way, Monticello gets the ball back. Under a minute now in the third quarter. Looks like we're headed for a tight finish here between these two teams. Exciting way to start the night of basketball. 4 games here at Monticello High School. Haley Henderson has a little room, so she tries a 3-pointer. Tipped by Kreminga nicely to get it back to Carly Monternock, but then a traveling call. Panthers pressing again. 37.6, as you can see. Left in the third. Driscoll bounce pass to Petrie. Here come the Rebels. She stops. His pass was behind the one teammate, went to the other. Driscoll comes away with it. Haley Henderson. Petrie thought about a 3, but did not shoot it. And Dolan now has it. And this is Empen. Bounce pass, but it's taken away here by Kreminga. 11 seconds left. She drives around, and the shot is no good. Batted out of bounds by Northeast. So the Panthers will get another chance here with 6.2 to go in a tie ball game. McElmeal to pass it in. High pass and right back to McElmeal. Beautifully done there, but the shot no good. Battle underneath, time running out, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. Northeast outscores Monticello 6-5 in that third quarter, and we are tied heading into our final 7 minutes of play in this JV girls basketball game. Let's talk about our sponsors a little bit. State Farm. State Farm Insurance is home of the Discount Double Check. We provide insurance and financial services. Auto, home, farm, life, renters, and medical supplement insurance. Stop in to see Rick today to start getting more value out of your insurance dollars. And again, thank you, State Farm, for helping to sponsor our live stream here on Monticello Sports Live. Also sponsoring is Midwest Transfer, which is a one-stop shop for all freight shipping needs. Based locally in Monticello, we service the United States coast to coast, as well as all of Canada for all types of freight. No freight is too big or too small. Give us a call today for a quote. And thank you, Midwest Transfer. We will get set to go here with our fourth quarter of a tie game. Monticello's biggest lead has been 9. That was late in the first quarter. Northeast has not led, but we've been tied a couple of times. Panthers on the possession arrow get the ball. Underway for what promises to be an exciting fourth quarter. Boys junior varsity game coming up next, so we've got lots of fun tonight. Sammy McElmeal's three-point try is no good, but Mullen hustles for the rebound. Mullen thought the better of going for that, realized it was off Northeast. And here's Cahill getting into Cremingo, back to Cahill. Haley Henderson back to Cahill again. Mullen, nice inside pass to Cremingo. She can't get the shot to go, but she is fouled. Mullen got rid of that ball so quickly to the open girl underneath, and Cremingo draws the foul with 6:27 to go in the fourth. That one rattles in and out. Monk is back in the game now for Northeast, replacing Holly Lamp. Scoring's been very balanced here. You look at Monticello's scoring. And the shot is no good. Haley Henderson with 6 points. Sammy McElmeal 5. And 4 points for Mullen. Pass is stolen by Cremingo. Gets it up ahead to McElmeal. Off the backboard, no good. Ball loose. Cremingo gets the offensive rebound. And McElmeal with another shot. That's good. That's a 2-point shot. But it gives the Panthers a lead. Just under 6 to go now in the fourth. Ball is tipped out of bounds. Monticello gets it back. So a big sequence of events here for Monticello. Driscoll's back into the game for the Rebels, replacing Dolan, also out of the game. Oh, I guess she's not leaving the game. She's leaving the game. Mulholland is out of the game. And in the game, Kaylee Hansen. And might have been Schneider coming back in. Shot is no good, and the Rebels get the rebound. That's Monk. And now Kaylee Hansen, left-handed dribble, high pass. A couple of them going for it, still loose, and underneath, shot no good, but 2 free throws coming up for Cadence Driscoll, number 24. Been a lot of situations like that where the ball comes off high and 3 or 4 girls are reaching up for it, trying to pull it down. Good competition for the ball. That is, by the way, the 4th foul on Bella Mullen, so she comes out. Natalie Henderson is back in for the Panthers, number 44. Second free throw is good. Now it's a 1-point Monticello lead. And a timeout being called here by Keitha Kiergaard, the head coach of the Northeast Rebels. I want to mention some people here who are involved in this. Kim Carlson is the one who puts this all together and makes it happen. Spends a lot of time and a lot of work getting everything hooked up and set up so that we can bring you these live streams. So thank you very much, Kim Carlson. And also Allie Reaches is our camera person for the, I believe, for the 2 junior varsity games before she goes to her cheerleading duties for the varsity games. So thank you, Allie. 22-21, Monticello leading. Just over 5 minutes to go. Yeah, it's been a good one. Panthers come out of their timeout huddle. 5:30 is the exact time. Had to wait for the timeout clock to expire so I could check that out and let you know on that, or so you could see it again. Anyway, here we go. Monticello with the ball and a 1-point lead. Henderson goes right, then goes left. And that's a 5-second violation. She didn't make any progress with the ball or pass it. So that's a turnover against Monticello. Northeast down by 1 will take over the ball. Panthers are going hand-to-man here and pressing. Tried to get a steal. McElmeal with a nice tip out of bounds. She knocked it up into the 5th row. Driscoll to pass it in for Northeast. Looking, gets it down here to Schneider. Ball is loose, and Haley Henderson picks it up. Pass up to Cahoe. The Panthers will set up their offense here. Just over 5 to go and a 1-point lead. Whistle and timeout coming up here with 5:03 to go. As Coach Corey Raker of the Panthers calls timeout there. Hey, February is American Heart Month, and tonight the Monticello High School Soda Group, SODA, is teaming up with the American Heart Association to have a red out. If you are watching at home, or if you're coming later to the varsity games, we encourage you to participate by wearing red. We also encourage you to donate to the Heart Association at heart.org. Some season statistics I was going to go over a little bit earlier. Bella Mullen is the leading scorer for the Panthers this season with 6.1 points per game. And it's pretty even, really. You've got Madeline Kreminga with 4.8. Sammy McElmeal 4.6. And then Marissa Cahoe with 3.9. And we have 3 rebounding leaders. Mullen 3.9, Kreminga 3.6, Cahoe 3.5. Very even in the rebounding category for the Panthers. Cahoe averages 3.1 steals per game and also 2.7 assists per game. So she impacts a lot of categories for the Panthers. And we're back in action now with 5 to go. A 1-point game. Monticello clinging to that lead. McElmeal has the ball right now. And good pressure defense here for the Rebels. Henderson back over to McElmeal. Those two have been playing catch here for a little while. Trying to get an open shot closer to the hoop. Kreminga back to McElmeal, but she's guarded closely, can't get a shot away. Henderson has it now. And a traveling call against Monticello. So an opportunity for the Rebels to try to take the lead. Hasn't been much in the way of fouls in this half. As you can see, 3 for Monticello, 1 for Northeast. And Driscoll, no, that's not Driscoll, it's Monk, but she does get it in. Petrie took an extra step there. She thought about shooting, changed her mind. And it was that little moment of indecision that caused the turnover. So the Panthers get it back. McElmeal, Petrie guarding her closely. McElmeal again. Kuminga was open for a moment there. Now the ball's tipped, but a foul being called here against Driscoll. Cadence Driscoll, I think that's her first foul, and it's on the floor. It's only the second team foul for the Rebels, so nowhere close to a one-on-one situation. Petrie comes out of the game, and back in is Kaylee Hansen, number 44. Nice pass from the inbounds pass to Kuminga from Cahoe, and the Panthers score. And now the lead is 3. Pass is a little bit too far for Holly Lamp, number 12. Out of bounds, Monticello gets it back here now with a 3-point lead, a chance to make it a 2-possession game. And quickly checking in is Petrie for the Rebels, and Kaylee Hansen comes out. Henderson over to McElmeal. Natalie Henderson has it, gets it back to McElmeal, to Haley Henderson. Kuminga inside, tries to drive the baseline, and is called for traveling. That's been a common call in this game. There have been a number of traveling calls for both teams. Northeast passing it in against this full court pressure. We have a whistle and a timeout being called by the Northeast Rebels. So some recent games here for the Panthers, who I mentioned earlier are 8-8 on the season. Let's see, the most recent of those was against Anamosa on January 30th. Monticello won that one 34-26. Madeline Kuminga 9 points, Sammy McElmeal 7. Cahoe 6, Natalie Henderson 5, and Mullen 5. And Cahoe also had 8 rebounds and 4 assists in that game. Prior to that, a tough loss at West Delaware on January 26th with Natalie Henderson scoring 6, McElmeal 4, Cahoe 2. And looks like a couple of steals for Carly Monternock in that game. But the Panthers have won 3 of their last 4. Wins over West Branch and Mid-Prairie preceded the West Delaware game. One by 8 points, one by 6. So 3 out of 4 wins. Panthers are 8-8, trying to get above 500 in this one. 3:23 to go, and a steal by Natalie Henderson, but then a traveling call. Right now, Monticello up by 3. And this is Monk passing it in to Petrie. Boy, her foot was on the line there. I think her foot was on the center line, but no call was made. Ball knocked out of bounds, and the Rebels keep it. And a turnover brings the ball back to Monticello. The second half has been close. Biggest lead of this half has been 4 points for Monticello midway through the third quarter. Otherwise, it's been really tight. Looks like it'll be that way to the end. Henderson lofts a pass into Cahoe. Steps up, shot no good. And a rebound made there by Lamp for the Rebels. Now Kaylee Hansen into Petrie, has some room underneath and scores. Petrie from Hansen. And this is a 1-point game again with Monticello on top. McElmeal able to keep control. The ball was batted there, so no double dribble call. McElmeal gets it across to Haley Henderson. Bounce past Kuminga. They work it back outside to McElmeal. Panthers running some clock here. Kreminga bounce pass, Natalie Henderson, and a battle for it. And that's a nice defensive play for Cora Schneider of the Rebels to force a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Northeast, so the Rebels get it back down by 1. 2:04 to go. Full court pressure again for the Panthers. Ball passed in here to Kaylee Hansen. Gets it up to Petrie, but it's stolen. Passed a little too far for her, and Haley Henderson was there to gather it in. Long pass and a nice one by Cahill. Shot for Kreminga, no good, but she's fouled. Cahill lofted that pass from just inside the half-court line to Kreminga underneath, and the foul was called against Kaylee Hansen. That's her first of the game. Kreminga misses the first free throw. 1:51 left. Lamp is back in for Northeast, replacing Petrie. Second free throw for Kreminga. And that one's good. So back to a 2-point lead. Full timeout being taken here by Corey Raker, the head coach of the Monticello Panthers. Boys junior varsity game coming up next. And the scheduled start time is 5:15 for that. Might be close to that. And again, that'll be on a different stream here, Monticello Sports Live, and then girls varsity and boys varsity. Second meeting between all these pairs of teams, since they're in the same division of the River Valley Conference. And just taking a quick look at the scoring, hasn't changed a whole lot for some of them, but Sammy McElmeal leads Monticello right now with 7, and Haley Henderson with 6, Kreminga with 5. And for the Rebels, you got Kaylee Hansen with 4, and like I said before, they have a whole bunch of girls with either 2 or 3 points, adding up to their total of 23. And this is just remarkable to me that this whole game has gone by. It's been this close, and I don't think Northeast has ever had the lead. It's been tied at 13. It's tied at 20. I guess those are the only 2 times it was tied other than 0-0. But the Rebels pass it in here with 1:51 to go, trailing by 2. Lamp has the ball, gets it back to Monk. And this is Hansen with a 3-point try. It's in, and the Rebels take their lead now for the first time in the game. That's 7 points now for Kaylee Hansen, and the Rebels up by 1. Just under a minute and a half to go. Panthers hoping for an answer. Ball goes out of bounds off Northeast. Mullen comes back into the game for Monticello, replacing Natalie Henderson. Cahill will pass it in. Nice quick pass there and a foul called. Kreminga will go to the line to shoot 2. They've had some success with that quick inside pass. She breaks for the basket, and she's open just for a brief second, but Cahill got the ball to her. No basket, but 2 free throws. Second foul of the game on Cadence Driscoll. The Rebels now have 4 team fouls. First free throw good, ties it up again at 26. Something was going on there. There was like a push. I'm not sure what happened there. Anyway, 26-26. Oh, and they call a foul on that, so the Panthers got the ball back. Here's Mullen. Oh, in and out. Kreminga goes for the rebound, so does Lamp. And the Rebels come away with a Kaylee Hansen with McElmeal defending. Off and no good. Offensive rebound, also no good. They battle for it, and Haley Henderson comes down with it. 58 seconds to go in a tie game. McElmeal into Mullen. Short shot. Might have been some bumping there, but no call. Cahill has it. Looking, long pass to McElmeal. Tries a three. No good. Mullen went for the rebound. Deflected off of Northeast. Kaylee Hansen was there, and she tried to get it away from Mullen, but went out of bounds, and now with 36.5, the Panthers will try to break this tie. There's that pass again, and the shot from Mullen, no good. Loose ball, McElmeal has it. From three-point range, no good. Tipped there. And the Panthers get it back in a timeout being called. So Monticello has it with 26.3 to go. And this game tied at 26. Some opportunities there. The Panthers had that short pass again on the inbounds pass right under the basket, but shot just would not go. So we'll see what happens here. Down to the wire in our first one, and if that's any indication of the way this evening's going to go, we're going to have some exciting games across the board here. The boys JV, when they played the first time, it was an overtime game. Monticello pulling out the win there. Talk more about that when we get to that live stream. Panthers to pass it in. Cahill gets it back to McElmeal. Final 25 seconds of regulation time. Haley Henderson, Mullen, McElmeal. And the ball is stolen by Lamp. She stops. Oh, was able to keep her foot down. Shot off the backboard, no good. We have 7 seconds to go. And a foul called. There will not be free throws here, because that's only the 5th foul on Northeast, but that foul is called on Lamp. What it does is give the Panthers one more shot here with 5.9 to go. Tied up. Here's Henderson. They bring it up. McElmeal, here's a steal for Kaylee Hansen. The layup is up and in. Looking at the officials here, and they're counting it. Dramatic finish, and for the Northeast Rebels, an exciting one. Kaylee Hansen with that steal, drives in and beats the buzzer on the layup, and the Rebels come away with a 2-point victory. Wow, quite a finish here. So congratulations to the Rebels on their victory, and that's 9 points for Kaylee Hansen, and none bigger than those last two. So the final score of our girls' junior varsity game is Northeast 28, Monticello 26. My name is Pete Temple. I'll be back to announce the boys' junior varsity game, which is coming up in 15 minutes or so. And that'll be on a different stream, so look for the boys' junior varsity stream. Thanks for joining me here on Monticello Sports Live.